Hi, good morning, peeps. So this is the first morning, weekday morning, that I don't have to go back to the city. I don't have to go back to Casablanca because I'm full-time at the beach shack. Now, I did have a plan yesterday to wake up actually and go for a long-ass jog, a swim, and then come back, clean up the beach shack, and then take my computer and go to a coffee shop to do a couple of things I gotta do today. But instead I woke up and here was I, that person that just found a million justifications to just grab my laptop and go to a coffee shop. But mainly, you know, Mondays, it's like Mondays when you stick it to the man. You know it's Monday, motherfuckers are going to work, but you're waking up and you're right here on the beach shack. So Mondays, I love when I take off Mondays. Or not take off, or do something like that a person who has quote unquote life or a job doesn't do, whatever the fuck that means, you know? So yeah, Monday, man. I just woke up. You know, yesterday there were no coffee shops anywhere to be seen, man. Like literally anywhere. But luckily today, homeboy's right here. I actually found him. صباح الخير خويا. كي داير؟ وهذا على باس تاخذ. واحد نور خويا. قلنا صافي اختفى القهوه من هذا الشارع. عرفت هاد الايام هذا صاحبي ما كاينش شي واحد.
كنت انا برك.
ها؟ اش قلتي؟
البارح
ما شفتكش البارح اصاحبي. البارح شنو غادي نقول لك؟ النهار كامل البارح كنت هنا. يا كنت هنا. ما شفت حتى واحد البارح اصاحبي.
يا انا
ياك ها؟
سكرة؟
لا بلا سكر اخويا، ديرها ديريكت لحظة القطرة الأولى. Yeah, so coffee is still out here. Yesterday I couldn't find anybody. None of these guys were out here, you know. But apparently he said he was. He was just up there, you know. So yeah, I'm about to hit up this coffee. And oh yeah, I can record. I can go to in front of the surf school. You know, yesterday I tried to hang out in front of the surf school. There was all these fucking dogs, man. They hang out there. And they were barking as fuck, so I had to leave, you know. So at night it's not a good spot. واحد كامل اخوي لحظة. All right, so now what, right? I'm at the beach, full time. Full time, really day one. Why am I saying day one? I've been here for 2 days, right? But it was the weekend, so Monday. So day one meaning now I have to act. Interesting week ahead. Well, the first thing I need to go connect to the internet and transfer the money from my US account to Morocco, which hopefully will take no more than 3 days. It's Monday. Hopefully I'll get the money by Wednesday. I do have about, I think, no more than 800 beats. At the best, 850. that definitely can get me through the week. I think the biggest expense will be I need to get a bolt-on, which is a propane tank to cook faster in case I don't have time. So I've got a job coming up, right? It can't all be coal all the time because of timing, right? So go connect to the internet, transfer the money, and then lay low until the money hits. Once the money hits, I need to go get a stand-up desk, chair, and turn on internet at the house. Get a provider, either Merck Telecom, Inui. It's high tide like a motherfucker out here. So yeah, either Inui, Mark Telecom, or Orange, one of these providers. You know? Yeah, so next step is going to a coffee shop to connect to the internet. To transfer the funds. Wow, this is surreal. I can't believe this is what I'm doing. It's like I'm watching someone else do this, right? It's fucking crazy, man. You know? Alright, next up, going down to Tamares. Alright? You know, it honestly feels like someone else is living this life. It's like almost I'm out of my body and watching myself. It's crazy, you know? And I have this feeling of, I mean, this happened for a reason. And I'm supposed to make something out of this. And that is why it happened. Because it is the most unconventional, most unplanned, unexpected type of thing. Like, sometimes even when I look back at these 6 months, this transformation, I don't even know how I got here. But I know I got here, and I meant to do something with this thing. So having a beach shack, living on the beach, land in an amazing remote position with a really talented team, Stanford alumni. Like I said before, there's absolutely nothing wrong that can come out of Stanford. Absolutely nothing. You know? So it's astonishing, man. It's astonishing. So, but this fell into my lap for a reason. I'm supposed to do something with this. Now I have a full-time beach life, and I don't have to go back. You know, always dreaded being on the beach, spend some time on the beach somewhere, and having to leave each and every fucking time. I dreaded that for years and years and years, since childhood. But now for the final time, I don't have to actually go. I don't. And no one can make me go. There are no more roles to play. I finally stepped into the role I'm supposed to play, my role, which I have no fucking idea what that is. But I'm excited to find out, open to explore. You know? So yeah, I'm walking down there to this coffee shop to connect to the internet. I also have to hit the ATM because I don't have any cash on me. And there's an ATM up there by Pavalu, you know? You know, I planned that today, like the million times I've tried it, that today actually I'm not gonna smoke any weed, right? So that's it. I'm walking out on weed completely. I've done it tons of times. Like I walk out for a few weeks, few months, and then get back. But then I was like, okay, tomorrow's Monday, first day at the beach shack. I'm gonna go full time and like completely quit, right? Weed and cigarettes. But if I'm being honest, then I woke up and I just instead of going to work out to get that adrenaline and that energy that makes it easier to transition to a non-smoking vibe, I didn't do that. Just got up, washed up, brushed my teeth, grabbed my laptop, backpack, and headed out. I want to go to somewhere to connect on the internet. But I also want to go somewhere to connect on the internet, and that place I can score some trees. To be honest now, really looking at it, once I transfer the money, you know, I had problems transferring the money before. I put in an international bank identifier number, right, that they had, and I thought that's the number that you use for transfers. And then I did that, and then it was invalid account. Anyway, it was a turnaround of about fucking 20 days, right? And then these other transfers that I made, I realized kind of what the issue is, that I need a RIB number. And it worked out. My last transfer, I had to submit to the US bank the amended RIB number, and then it went through. But I have this fear around the transfer not working. So I'm gonna go right now to the internet to transfer the money from the US account to the Moroccan account. But the truth is, I don't want to be sober for these 2 days. Not sober, like without weed, waiting on that money to actually hit the Moroccan account. I don't want to spend those 2 days in that stress. That's the excuse. So I'm going to blaze up. Please have something to spark while I lay low and wait for the funds to hit the Moroccan account. Right? And I also feel like I haven't kicked it enough. So got here Saturday, went on a drinking thing, smoking around the beach, tons of fun. Yesterday was going to Paul. It was on my checklist for years. I had some amazing food there, and then an exquisite chocolate croissant and another pastry. So that was really good times. But then there's today. So I woke up, it's Monday. I don't have to go back to Casablanca. I'm at the beach full time. I don't have to go join what everybody's doing, which I was doing that for a while. I don't have to do that. And the thought of just like getting up and just walking by the beach to a coffee shop and just connecting, it's the first time I do that, right? So all that energy of like working out and all of that went out the window, and also like not smoking went out the window. But that has to come from a place. You know, Albert Einstein said that you cannot solve a problem with the mind that has created it. So when you're in this mode and you're on some sort of dependency, whether you drink, smoke, or I don't know, binge on food or Netflix, whatever the fuck, when you're in that space, you're always fantasizing or thinking, okay, no, I'm gonna quit this, right? But you're only doing it from a theoretical, emotional projection standpoint. But for example, when you finish like a 6-mile run or some sort of strength training that rips your muscles apart, or long ass swim, cold ass shower, from that space, it seems seamless, clear, evident that, yeah, I'm not going to use a substance to put in my body. It's easy to do that from that mind, that space. And it's not a space of planning or trying to control shit is just a space of being there. And your body's naturally exuding the chemicals and hormones that you need to stay off of your whatever dependency you're on, right? Whatever dependency you have. It's natural to just stay off of it, right? So it's in those spaces that quitting is found. And those 10-mile runs, and those, this girl looks familiar a bit, you know? I don't know, maybe she's an actress or some shit. But anyway, so it's in that space that this thing can happen, you know? And I'm starting to feel hot as fuck, man. It doesn't look like it, but it is hot as fuck. My hoodie also, it's a US hoodie, it's a Springfield type of shit. Love this hoodie. It's rusty, old, that's exactly why I love it. But I think I'm gonna take this shit off because it's getting hot, man.